Come on now, don't take away all my ease.
Oh, okay.
We're here at the Sun Devil Fitness Complex here at Arizona State University, Tempe, Arizona. A really nice facility, providing us a great viewing angle. We're up above, looking down on these courts, and we're about to watch Paola Longoria taking on Christina Amaya. Amaya had a little bit of a splash in December, taking out a couple of players, kind of like that's the Christina we knew from a few years ago.
Exactly.
Can
Yes.
she repeat it here? She's taking on no longer the world number one. She's taking on Paola Longoria, the 3 seed.
Yes.
It's
Now,
been a while since Longoria was seeded 3.
a very long while. Yes, I don't personally remember.
Oh, over a dozen years. Look at that. Hello. Christina
Well.
Amaya says, yep, I can play.
Well,
Check out that shot.
We know Amaya can play.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it.
We haven't seen
since
it, but we know
probably-
there's a difference, right? We admit.
Longoria, though, is Longoria and will be consistent and effective. Yeah, Amaya, I would say, I haven't seen the best of her since maybe 2018.
Yeah, it could be. But she, as she proved in December, is a threat.
Yeah,
And if
can be, yeah.
if she can put it together consistently, she's going to be a big threat, not just a threat, but a big threat. And that's the one she needed to put down.
You have to put it away, yes. Over to my left, Mania and Munoz are still in their 2 o'clock match, and they're in game 2. Absolute war on that court.
Oh, beautiful serve there by Longoria.
It's 9-7 in game 2. Mania leads. Those two will be feeling the effects of that game. You know, technically, Sandy, I see players who are going for a shot that their feet are not set, they're chasing, and then trying to hit a good shot have a tendency to pull up on that shot because they're worried they might skip it, and as a consequence, that ball really floats. Smart.
Yes.
And so I was looking back at Amaya, you got that backhand set up for that pinch. Instead of trusting your skills and staying in the low technique that you have, you're, I'm not in a perfect position, and then lift up. We'll see if we can find an example in this match to show you. Right now, they're Longoria in complete control, 5-0.
Yes. Well, and it's not surprising. Amaya is going to have to pull out her absolute best to beat Longoria. Longoria may be only seeded 3.
Only seeded 3.
Yeah, only seeded 3. But, you know, is it that her skills are dropping, or is it that the tour is raising? I think it's a little of both. But Amaya's going to have to, she's going to have to pick hers up even more than she has.
Yeah. That's clean. Now you got to hit another one. There you go.
And you saw her take her time, right? She had all kinds of time, and she took it. She let the ball get in position, moved her feet, took the correct shot.
That was close.
Oh.
Very close.
I don't know that I would have caught a screen on that, but that's me.
Oh, the screen? I thought she called short.
Oh.
So watch this. Watch how the head stays down low on this, driving the ball through. Did you see
Right.
that? That's what you have to do even when your feet aren't set.
Well, and to be honest, even more when your feet aren't set because you're not in the right position, correct? So you really have to watch the ball go through. You can't be looking where the shot went.
Amaya tried to be cute on that one. Paid the price, side out. Soft touch that time from Longoria, backhand pinch winner.
And again, Amaya can't, if Longoria's standing in the middle of the court, you can't give her just the little routine setup because she's got good hands. She's going to put that thing down in a corner just like that.
I was very interested coming to this tournament to see who's had a nice holiday break and who's put in the work to make sure that whatever happened in December either continues or is reversed.
Well, without doubt, because we know she does have a work ethic that most people envy. We know Longoria's been on the court
Oh, I would say,
more than anyone.
except maybe Vargas, who lives on the court.
Well, besides that, yes. And it shows. I mean, so unfortunately, it may have been a Christmas holiday, but if you want to be the best at what you are doing, you have to continue to do what you are doing, regardless of what.
Second serve coming up. Yes, we know who some are and will always be. It's the others that I have the question mark.
Oh,
Ball hit our camera. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate for Amaya, who was going to have
yeah, she had her choice.
something exciting to put away. Match coming up after this will be Holly Scott, Maria Jose Vargas. Too many unforced errors now from Amaya, and all of a sudden it's 11-1. I sometimes get the feeling, Sandy, that players who take on Longoria, who take on, honestly, I'm just going to say Longoria over any of the other players, feel like maybe they have to do more than they need to.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know that there's any other player I'd put in that category. All the others, I think, on any given day can be beaten. Longoria, you have to play your best and put her in the worst position to win. And even when you look at her losses, they're never blowouts. They're never easy.
No.
They are absolute battles where you have to play your best, and she makes you earn it. And I think more than any other player on tour.
Yes, and that's just a testament to, one, her work ethic. We already talked about it. The fact that her armor has very few chinks in it for you to even get a foothold on. She is so consistent, so reliable. If she hits 100 shots, you can probably guess 99.9 of them are going to be good, right? So you have to make her make the mistake. And that's what people don't do. They walk in thinking, well, I have to roll it out.
Yes.
Because she's that good. And that's the error of thinking, right?
Well, first game goes to Longoria. I agree with you. And I think maybe I have to hit the perfect shot. And if I don't, I get it put away. It's put away when I make the mistake. I think part of it is understanding when to try to hit that perfect shot.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with going for it. If you don't make it, you're going to lose anyway. So now, and put yourself in that pressure position of this time I have to execute.
Well,
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take a break. We'll thank a sponsor of the LPRT. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Back in just a minute. The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.
Here we go, 0-0. We've seen worse scores than 15-1 today already, so
Yes.
it is possible to turn it around, but the Columbian is going to have an awful lot of work to do in this.
Well, and we were mentioning, when to hit the right shot or to go for it. And yes, Longoria is a tough one because she is so consistent like that. You make you make the mistake and she's going to put it down. So you've got to figure out a way to balance that, go for the bottom board, and when to take the smart shot to put her on the defensive. And of course, we're sitting up here watching, so it's easy to do as opposed to being on the court.
Yeah, but it's our job.
That's true. But it is hard. Split seconds, right? Where we're trying to hit the right shot. But if you go in with that mentality, I can't go for bottom board because if I miss, I skip. I have to go for the smart shot. I have to keep her on the defensive. And you notice right now, she hasn't left the center 5 square feet of the court.
No, she's comfortable. Very comfortable.
You've left her. Well, Amaya is not making her move either.
The more comfortable you are, the easier those hard shots become.
And the first
Yep.
time she's moved her out of
Yep.
center court, and she gets a side out. And mistake. Looking for the perfect ceiling shot and totally misses the ceiling, right?
Amaya, at one point, top 8 player, higher than 6, if I remember. But I would also argue that, is that match over? I don't know that it.
I don't know that it's over. Line judges have not left their positions. So
Maybe we're going tiebreaker. We're discussing Mania and Munoz, which was a 2 p.m. match and is ongoing, and it's now 3:17 here Mountain Time. Yep, Erica Mania looking serious, so I'm thinking Munoz won game 2. Three-shot rally, that's what the Columbia needs. 1 serving 4.
well, only about 14 more of them this game. And there's a very nicely disguised serve.
Yeah, it looked good.
But that was the moment. That was the shot she had, and it did have to be very good.
Loose serve. Perfect pass by Longoria down the right side. Side out 4-3. Excellent shot that time, Amaya.
Well, you saw her take her time. Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
well, the Z serve came short.
It was short. It wasn't a great Z serve, but she stopped and wasn't overwhelmed by who was hitting it. I think that's sometimes what happens.
So I want to go back to this. It's unfortunate we can't see the back wall on the screen here. But when a Nick lob is really tight to that back wall, what's the only shot well, 2 shots. One is off the back wall. What's the other shot?
The other shot is you angle a pinch in.
You have to pinch it.
You have to pinch it.
It's the only, you have to go sidewall.
Yes.
If you know that,
Why don't you cover
camp
it?
out and get there, right? Get there and wait for it. You know it's coming. Well done, Amaya, to move her feet to get in position to snap that ball cross court. A very wristy player, played a lot of squash.
Yes.
Christina Amaya, and you can see it in that shot. Oh, you have to get that one, though, Sandy.
Yeah, it's just
those
quick.
are key.
Well, and she's quick enough. Sometimes, we talk about this, the mental part of playing someone who basically is a legend of the game, right?
The GOAT.
The GOAT. She is the GOAT. And you take yourself out thinking, oh, she hit the perfect shot, and then you don't go, and then you realize, oh, doggone it, it's right there in front of me. If I had taken that step, I had it. So it's something we all fall to, right? You play the number 1 seed, and he's been the number 1 seed for years, and I don't know if I can beat him. And you've walked on the court, and you've defeated yourself before you walked on the court.
Yeah. And as somebody who is the favorite, the one who's supposed to win, you don't want to give your opponent any kind of hope that they can beat you. And we're seeing this a little bit here. Christina Amaya starting to think, okay, 4 serving 5, I'm in this. Oof, that's high. Longoria has to shut the door, and she's taking a timeout, and I think it's a good one. 5 serving 4, game 2.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything, and I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Timeout works. Point for Longoria. 6 serving 4.
Yep. And Amaya had 2 chances on that one.
Yep.
She had the cutoff, which she should have put away.
Yeah.
And then she had the second one that she most definitely should have put down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that's the precision of hitting that shot 10,000 times, right?
2 most important shots in racquetball are?
To me, serving down the line. What are you going to tell me?
Serve and serve return.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking offensively. You're right.
I know, that's your style.
I kind of am. Hey, I will tell, to be honest on myself, I play my best when I am attacking the ball. If I let the ball play me, it's never going to be good. So I have to think offensively.
Nice shot, Longoria. Took the timeout and is now racing away with it. No timeouts from Amaya in this entire match. She's a veteran on this tour. She knows better.
Yes. Well, I
You
think
know what I would have done? Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't have. I've done it before. Who took the timeout? Who took the timeout in this second game?
Longoria did.
Right. So Longoria walks back on the court, take a timeout.
Oh, yeah. Really mess with her mind. That's how only way you're going to get to her.
You got to do something.
You have to do something, yes.
I have done that before. It was 10-10 and it worked. Sorry, Damien.
But no, why doesn't Amaya take a timeout? Has she already taken herself out of the match that she figures, I don't need a timeout? It's not going to help me get my mental, I can't, I don't know. Oh, that was tough. See, she's already taken herself out of it.
Yeah. Now she's going to take a timeout. She looks to her doubles partner, Riquelme, who's like, why are you not taking a timeout? Timeout on the court, timeout here in the booth. We're back in 3 points away, Longoria, from a place in the quarterfinals. Taking either Martinez or Lawrence on if she advances. Clean. No sidewall. Definitely winnable match over Lawrence, and Martinez has beaten those two consistently over the last few years. On paper, would then be taking on Vargas if Vargas advances. Vargas taking on Scott this evening. We'll have that match on next. Barrios against Mendez. Mendez still injured from December. Oh,
the half swing boast.
That goes
That's
into
tough.
I'm relaxed. I'm beating you. You're quitting on me.
Yeah, you've given up so I can play, because if I miss it, it's not that big a
Yeah.
deal.
And there it is. Amaya tries something cute, but skips it into
Didn't
the
work.
front wall. She's tried it 3 times in the match, and all 3 were not finished. As a consequence, Longoria advances in a very comfortable fashion, 15-1, 15-4. Well, I mentioned we've got Scott Vargas coming up next. That should be fun. Vargas, lots of power. Holly Scott can hit splashy shots from anywhere. We'll be back once those players are ready to go. Scheduled here for 4 p.m. about 30 minutes from now. We'll be back.